What's going down, everybody? You know who this is, man. It's your boy, Big Drewski of Drewski Media. And today we are going to get into a subject that is really spicy. But before we do, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Because we're going to be talking about how, well, just look at the screen. How does Melyssa Ford have time to come to my platform and tell me to go in when her castmates do this?
Open. All right.
Yeah. See, look at that.
So what y'all went out to dinner, Mel? What y'all do? You said you hung out with your friends.
Yeah. Games.
Got it.
Open presents. That sort of thing. I didn't get a chance to go home to see well, not home. I didn't get a chance to go see family, so
Got it.
Stuck with the friends this year.
Jenga.
Mm-hmm.
And Uno.
Mm-mm.
No?
Well, I didn't play Uno.
You don't play spades?
I don't play either one. You're right. Absolutely right. No.
You don't play Uno?
I like to play heads up.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah. I'm a fucking champ at heads up. Mm-hmm.
Step your shit up, dog. We play Taboo.
I was just getting ready to ask you to play Taboo.
Keep your white heads up over here. We play Taboo. I fucking knew it, yo. I fucking knew it. I knew it, dog. Hey, yo, dog.
Listen, man. Yo, sometimes you gotta just
be on the boat.
Yo, sometimes you gotta
just gotta be chilling on the boat.
Yo, sometimes you just gotta get dressed for a game of heads up, man.
Now, Melyssa, really? You're going to laugh with your castmates, but then you're going to come to my platform and you're going to tell me to kindly shut the fuck up and take your judgmental ass in and don't at me with your bullshit. Well, Melyssa, we were on Threads, and this is a public forum, which people have the right to do so. And so I was just stating something that your castmates obviously have the same judgment about you as well, but yet you laughed and you sunk in the couch and you didn't say anything to them. You actually kind of gave a little smirk and then you laughed and you played along into it. I know it's COE and everything like that, but if you're going to take the time to come to my platform and tell me to take my judgmental ass in and don't at you with the bullshit, I find hilarious, because you did nothing to stand on your own 2 feet while you were on the Joe Budden podcast. Matter of fact, your castmates said
I'm a fucking champ at heads up. Mm-hmm.
Step your shit up, dog. We play Taboo.
I was just getting ready to ask you to play Taboo.
Keep your white heads up over here. We play Taboo. I fucking knew it, yo.
Now, naturally, the Mel Hive jumped in real quick after she called the rally. And, people had their things to say. One person had this quick question, though. When you say do anything black, do you mean just acting overly ratchet, or very curious of your response? So I say not even ratchet. They asked her about card games that most black households, especially those guys, engage in, and she went to heads up. Now, Ish did say Jenga, so I threw that in there thinking she said that. That's on me. But she said heads up. So I'm not saying heads up ain't fun, but we're talking dominoes, spades, dice. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like she always goes the opposite of what American black culture is. And then when the guys roast her for it, she doesn't stand on her 2 feet, or she don't seem to get it, and I'm just confused by that. So another one of the Mel Hive jumps in and says, she's Canadian, dog, what do you not get? Black English person in America would be the same way, and it says, I'm out of touch with the reality, which is far from the concept. I married an Irish woman, but when you've lived in the United States since you were 15, and you've been working in the United States since you were 15, and then you've been legally in the adult world since 18 and now your adult life, I'm pretty sure you've made American friends, and black American friends, white, Latino, various cultures. So I'm pretty sure at some point in time she could have adopted some of these things into her lifestyle. I'm just saying. Really. But then we get on dudes like this who are weird in all get out. I mean, come on now. I'd still suck a saturated fart from the middle of her ass crack, and she had nothing to say to that. She couldn't get on this dude and tell him to go inside with his disgusting self. She didn't tell this guy to get off the thread, but she came at me? Melyssa Ford, the gall of you to stoop down to this level, to call your fans and get them involved on this, because you know that was going to happen when you go on threads and you say one thing, especially on the JBP. Not too much on Mel, y'all. Not too much on Mel. Man, come on now. Ish, Ice, Freeze. You said a lot, Freeze. And Joe, you've had a lot, but I'm glad that my podcast that I produce doesn't put people in bad lights. But this is what we got to hear. Remember, Mel, we're in public. Threads is public. Instagram's public. X is public. I mean, unless you hit that private button and you don't want to be, followed and seen and accessed, well, you got to know you're the butt of the joke. Sweet and Spicy 22, thank you, because my wife said the same thing. She has to know at this point she got hired on to be the butt of the joke. And when you get interactions like this and you watch Ice's reaction, watching Ice's reaction showed me that that joke was coming, and she was either going to eat it or she was going to stand on her too, and she ate that on camera and then decided to come over to Drewski Media and have the gall to say something to me. So I just need to know, what is it, Melyssa? Are you going to say something to your castmates, or are you just going to be COE and be looked at as the joke on the show? Or are you going to come down and you're going to talk to the people in such a way that we get turned off from you and we don't want to be a fan of yours? I mean, I was trying to give you some defense. Like, you've lived here long enough to adapt and adopt. So you should be culturally educated on some subjects, especially working in a room full of men like the JBP. Joe, Ish, Ice, Flip, Parks, Ian, Imani, Corey, Savon, like, all of these people are in our current hip hop and R&B music culture. So when we ask you about these things, Melyssa Ford, we really want an answer, but you can't give it. So it turns into a laugh fest. I mean, do I have to pull the twin clip? If I have to pull the twin clip to show you that reference, we can go there.
We can discuss, because nah. Not, and I'm a boxer.
Yeah. I'm
not if I'm a boxer. No, you can't go tweet.
He said, I can have that little shit right now if I wanted it. But she been pushing the P harder than niggas, LOL. That's the twin. I got who I want.
So tell me.
What?
Yeah, tell me what.
Boxing.
He's a boxer. He can fight.
Pistol all in my pocket because I ain't got time to be boxing.
What? What?
Oh, I'll take my chances with that after you just came home from that Rico.
No, you won't.
What's the twin part?
I'll take my chances with that.
That's like a nickname that the young boys be saying now. Like, what up, twin? You don't be hearing Jay Ron say?
Yeah. But
Nobody call you twin?
Is he talking about her being his twin?
Yeah, he's saying her.
Yeah.
That's the twin.
Mel, can you not honky us out? Like, at least pretend to follow up in the context.
I'm
What's
doing my
going
best.
on. Yeah,
I'm doing my best.
Twin, it's a pet name.
I
Let's look at
know.
it like
It's a
that.
term
I
of
know
endearment.
what the fuck
Yeah.
it means.
Then what the hell are you saying?
I just have never heard it being referenced in that way. He's calling her his twin?
Yes.
So is that like...
Mel, no more on this.
I love
Yeah, no
I
more.
love it. Mel learns the
I
slang.
love it. I love it.
It's my favorite part of this episode. Any episode.
Cultural icon.
I know what twin means.
It's all right.
But I've never heard a guy call a girl
Yes,
that.
It's common. It's in songs
thing.
now. It's a
I
thing.
know.
You can't keep saying I know while not knowing.
I've never
Word.
heard it used that way.
We're
No, that's
saying
the
that
normal
that's-
way that they're
Yes.
This is
using
the
it
new
now.
way. Yeah. Niggas say, yo, twin.
That's common now.
Very common.
Okay.
So now,
Melyssa, are you going to stand on your 10 toes and are you going to stand up to your castmates when they clearly say, don't honky us out? Really? You going to let that slide? You going to let don't honky us out slide on multiple episodes? But when I say it, you come down and you try to M Ford get me, which is a total joke. Kindly take your judgmental ass in and don't at me with that bullshit. You can even hear her say it as it's being typed in her voice, and it's not even threatening. It's worse than it's like my little sister coming in and saying, "Give me my toy back," knowing I'm 5 years older than her and bigger and stronger than her. Like, what? Like, why are you even here? I'm just gonna laugh you out the room now. Goodbye. And that's exactly what your castmates do. So, yeah. We gonna keep watching the Joe Biden podcast to see what happens with Miss Melyssa Ford and the crew. I want to see if she puts her titties on the table and actually stands on her 10 toes. But, that's all I want to see. I want to stop seeing her being the butt of the podcast and actually be a part of the conversation that's being had. Just because you're smart and you got mouth word filler to do that. I mean, Mark Lamont Hill can also do that too, so you're really not needed. And he knows a lot more about the topics that the cast is talking about. So I think you might be seeing the end days very soon, Miss Ford. If Mark Lamont Hill stays on this cast, I think you're out of there. Because he's the smart guy with the words. You ain't got to go to M4 to put on her glasses. That man's just going to talk. So, let's talk about it. This your boy Big Drewski. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And put your comments in the let's start some dialogue about this. Let's go.